I wonder, named his entire kingdom as Wei to honor him. Yes, there we go.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords.
I realized in this video I was wearing blue.
He made great efforts
that was really unintentional, to be honest. So for this video, we'll be on Cao Cao's forces officially for this video.
And their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei is now allied with the peerless warrior
Wan Shu,
he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chiapei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
That's what Cao Cao's official's uniform.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Here, here. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed.
Except his uniform is not even a little bit slightly blue, just a black and silver.
On the one hand,
does he still have a red stash? So I didn't see the red color yet, or maybe I just completely missed it out.
Makes you special, and so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit.
I suspect the other Liu Bei and Sun Ce will be saying the same line. Are you sure about that? Understood.
Very well then. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luan.
Yeah, still has a stash.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yuanhya?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
As a farmer, maybe? Or
I've
just
lived in a village my whole life.
working through
now we're trying to cultivate fields across the
training
realm.
in military
There's a lot of work
training.
to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills.
Yeah, there's definitely. I noticed there's some lines that English voice actors has to speak really quickly because the Japanese sometimes has exact line, but is a bit shorter how to pronounce it. It's complicated.
Very well, I won't pry. Lord Cao Cao rates your skills very highly. That much is clear.
That line of English is a bit fast.
By reputation or accomplishments.
It would just make sense. Some Japanese and Chinese words are very short, but it's translated exactly as that, or similar to it.
If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
Which I don't think is highly necessary, which can be
must work harder than ever. If
hit
we let up, we
different
might end up
lines
disgracing
manually,
our lord.
unless doing the automatic play on the lines.
It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go.
But that's
we owe it to him
hardly
to throw ourselves
any
into
necessary, isn't it? Well, actually, it is definitely necessary for syncing the pacing or the automatic.
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
That was after Liu Bei's helped
But
Lu
what's
Bu.
concerning is the growing number of elite
The last
warriors
two
who have
videos.
gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together.
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then, we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu
Please
Bei's
do.
virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chengong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan
Good
Shu
point.
and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter. But I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
I try to think what it was. So what he's thinking. Is it you, Yang Shu Yu,
The situation
and thinking making Cao Cao as the Emperor?
Louis Bu and Liu Bei.
That's a bit too soon, if I remember right,
Yuan Shao
from
battles
previous
with
Dynasty
Gongsun San
Warriors.
and Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of.
Hold on, Wu. I mean Wei, not Wu.
Gongsun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gongsun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us.
So what do we do? Ally with Gongsun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gongsun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Dian Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
I like to hear it too. There's no need to hesitate. It's a good opportunity. No need to hesitate. I hear it too. No need to hesitate.
That way. Well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gongsun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Dian Wei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
Hold on a second. I wonder, is Cao Cao named his kingdom as Wei because of Dian Wei's name? I wonder, that's why he's named his entire kingdom as Wei, to honor him. That would make sense, is that the case? I just realized that. Huh. We will wait and see whether the founder of Wei Kingdom is founded. Whether it's that time it's gonna be.
Shall finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuanhya is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zhen.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xiu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, an ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Even with such an eminent family.
Okay, now going on to Cao Cao's camp
town
now.
has gotten bigger
It will
now that I
cover
think about it.
much everything side quests that is already around the
What a
land.
shame. Zhang Xu's forces have surrendered. You'll have to wait a while longer to show off your new garb on the battlefield.
They surrendered. That's a shame. They
The
surrendered.
difference in our forces is too great. Zhang Xu must have realized that they could never win. On the other hand, one must admire their quick judgment. They would have been a difficult adversary if we had ended up in battle. Right now, Zhang Xu should be on his way to see Cao Cao. We will receive more instructions soon. Thank you again, Lord Cao Cao.
Master of Wan Castle. Is that
There is no need
his
to
hair?
thank me. In fact, I should be thanking you for your wisdom.
That is gracious of you to say.
Is that really his hair, or that's part of his helmet? I cannot tell by that.
While we have the chance, we wish to make a proposal. In honor of this agreement, what say we celebrate with a feast at our expense? Of course, it won't be as sophisticated as perhaps you're used to.
It's possibly it is his hair, not the helmet.
Nevertheless, we wish to show you our goodwill.
Well, we could use some merriment. Will you also allow us officers to attend?
Regretfully, I do not think we could manage a gathering as large as that. The banquet will have to be for a select few only. Otherwise, Wan Castle's provisions would quickly run out. Besides, we don't want a repeat of the incident at Hongmeng. We simply wish for Lord Cao Cao to enjoy our finest wine.
That is enough, Jia Xu.
Okay, it's definitely his hair. I can see the helmet.
But let me be upfront about the circumstances. Of course,
Definitely his
not
hair.
much time has passed since we were enemies. We will therefore send all our soldiers away from the castle to ensure the banquet passes without incident.
Guojia. I will accept their hospitality. There is much to discuss, and this would be a good opportunity for that.
But we cannot allow you to go alone, Lord Cao Cao. Take Lord Dian Wei and the others as an escort.
Definitely, it's gonna be a trap.
Very well, I will. The rest of you will need to remain outside the castle for a while.
There you are. Forget what I said earlier. You're about to fight your first battle as an officer of Cao Cao.
What happened? Who are we fighting? What happened?
Zhang Shu's surrender was a ruse.
There we go, it's a
He sent all
trap.
his forces at Wan Castle to attack. We don't know if Cao Cao is safe, but he should still be in the castle. Although Dian Wei's group is guarding him, he was still reckless.
He must have thought that this was the only way to find out what Zhang Shu was up to.
What he's up to?
He may already have made peace with Liu Biao, and maybe Yuan Shu, and Liu Bei too. By heading deep into the enemy's territory, Lord Cao Cao would be able to quickly find out the truth of the matter for himself.
It'll be in vain if he pays for the knowledge with his life. I suppose you didn't expect Zhang Shu to be so bold.
Only he would know. Either way, this will not be a straightforward battle. Zhang Shu's forces may have further tricks up their sleeves. We'll need to remain on guard.
Okay, the battle of escaping Wan Castle. Cao Cao forces versus Zhang Shu's forces. Okay, this is the part might be changing fate of Dian Wei, but for now, just going along the story for the moment. Zhang Shu's surrender was a lie. Cao Cao is being attacked in the castle. Help Cao Cao to escape safely.
Until Lord Cao Cao has escaped, I will not fall even as life leaves my body. I, Dian Wei, shall show what a true warrior is made of.
I will live and make good on my escape. Dian Wei, your sacrifice shall not be in vain. This I swear.
In the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the Eastern Gate. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dian Wei are also aware of this.
Has been defeated.
While our forces subdue the enemy, we shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario. Shall we initiate the advance?
We cannot fight our way through these numbers.
Father, I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
Long. Thank you.
The plan went off without a hitch. Now may we gnash at Cao Cao's unguarded throat.
And fire volley on what location?
Damn it.
Right here. That's where Cao Cao is. So that's the first step. If I go to Dian, change the fate of Dian Wei. So that's the first step right there.
The eastern battlefield is shifting. It seems that Lord Cao Cao
The
is
enemy
safe.
officer has been defeated.
Now, let us do what we can. Observe the situation and quash any threats to Lord Cao Cao. Shall we initiate the advance?
On my best to observe.
This territory is ours.
Reinforcements from outside the castle. One is fighting
Okay,
to keep me alive.
That base is taken care of. So what is the
must
next
survive.
one? There's enemy reinforcements down there. So I guess that'd be the second phase.
Good. That's one threat off the table. Let us hurry after Lord Cao Cao and continue providing backup.
The enemy officer.
This amount of resistance
has been
was to be
defeated.
expected. Now then, it is about time for the next step.
We are the army of Liu Biao, governor of Jing. We have come to fell the villainous Cao Cao.
Ouch. That's terrible.
Cao Cao is on the ramparts! Archers, loose!
Oh, definitely the second phase on take the enemy out.
Has been defeated.
They're using volley attack, so I took him out.
To the rear and save Cao Cao.
And more reinforcements were at the bottom. So that's a third
Cao Cao's
phase.
cohorts and guards are formidable.
Take them out.
Be
Okay.
that as it may, this is
So go
still
take over the
within
base.
expectations. It's about time for the next step.
That's the next step he's on about. That's my location where I am.
Zhang Shu made us to take over the enemy bases. Let us go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy reinforcements are heading for our base. We will be undone if they gain a foothold.
The enemy
We
officer
must stop them.
has been defeated.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Okay.
So this is the end for me. Uncle, I hope you
Uncle?
remain safe.
Cao Cao's
The enemy
nephew?
officer has been defeated.
Blast! They unleashed trick after nasty trick upon us.
Given the situation, Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and
Northwest.
raise ladders
That's a
on the
fourth
ramparts.
base.
Shall we initiate the advance?
Right over there. So that's the next step.
Failed to bring down one man with these
Since
numbers.
Dian Wei's location right there, this is a cross of no entry, so it's probably be a time limit.
You lack my resolve. That's why. I want nothing more than to see Lord Cao Cao's glorious kingdom. Looking around, I'll give everything I had to make that happen.
Sweet. Charge attack on Dragon Crescent. That's him down.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right here.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might!
Speaking of which, great, I can't change my troops formation. Okay, the ladder's ready. Up we go.
can escape the castle from here.
Alright. Oh, I should save the volley attack. Oh well.
Father, I fear I cannot stay with you to the end.
Cao Cao flees here. There's no future for us. After him. Do not let him escape. Begin advancing.
It's really the point that I go up the ladder then. Since he's opening the gate.
We will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle.
Gotta be quicker than that. All units, attack! How much of a monster he is! These numbers, surely! Bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Oh, Dian with HP. It just went straight to the red zone just in flash. That's the biggest race against time when I want to change Dian Wei's fate. Hold on, is that the case? Roughly under 8 minutes if I want to change Dian Wei's fate. It's a requirement for his HP stay on blue zone. That would be a really rush against time.
You're unharmed, right? Cao Cao.
Indeed.
You can walk that far.
Nice. Very nice. Finishing blow. Now, for the ones in the castle.
Lives. This rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Really heavy. Lots
Liu Biao's
of troops here.
reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down would deal a solid blow to him. Lord Cao Cao has sacrificed much for this outcome.
Okay, maybe it's far too soon. Okay,
Take this.
gotta do and go for it.
Take this.
There we go.
Take this. Behold my power.
He's good.
Take this. Let's go then.
A bit too soon. Oh well, finishing blow for that.
It's over.
There we go.
You can handle this. Another victim has fallen before me.
Oh, all the tons of troops just disappeared.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
That's why he's tough. So I need to take him down for Dian Wei's changing fate then as well. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh, they already took down the reinforcements.
I shall not lament or stop moving forward, nor will I dwell on the past. For that is the path to domination.
I'm exhausted.
Go on ahead, my lord. And don't look back, no matter what.
Very well. I'm counting on you. Dian Wei.
And that's how they took down Dian Wei. Rain of arrows.
Loose!
Can tell Cao Cao is upset losing Dian Wei.
Dian Wei. I knew this might happen, but it is devastating all the same.
For not only Dian Wei, but even the young lord and his men to have perished, our losses this time have been severe.
But we have subjugated Jiangsu and gained a foothold in Jing province. Though the price we have paid is great, what we have gained is equally significant.
Cao Cao. Dian Wei was a warrior like no other, and your own son. Both of them have given their lives for you.
Oh, Mr. Paul, Cao Cao's son is involved too.
What of it? Do you remember what I said
Not
when my
Cao
father
Pi.
died?
Was it?
We cannot allow
others.
anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
My lord.
To conquer a world in chaos, one must sacrifice lives as well as take them. If we dwell on each loss, we would slow to a standstill. We must focus on our vision for the future of the realm. Not even my own life is too precious to be lost in pursuit of our goal. That is how we repay the loss of life.
All that's left is to decide their fate. What do you think, Cao Cao?
I thought they're in the same room, but apparently not.
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served Dian Wei and your son.
Shichu, what do you think?
Oh, they're all in the same room. Never mind.
Huh? Me?
Just don't know why they had to blank out the screen for.
Well, there's no way I'd forgive Dian Wei's killers. Then again, he had great respect for how you never let emotions cloud your judgment. I fought against you in Yu province and killed many of your troops. But still, you
So
said
misunderstanding.
that you needed my skills and let me live.
I understand. These men killed my most trusted retainer and drove me to the brink of defeat and death. There is no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
Right then. Now, reload the file and change Dian Wei's fate. Oh well, just put reckless charge in anyway. Not sure that's a wise choice to do so though. Change my items to more strength actually. Since timing is everything now. For that, to change Dian Wei's fate. Too late. Need to do an extremely short amount of time as possible at this point. Had to be before Josh Shu's Lake's announcement was for the attack.
Your sacrifice shall not be in vain. This I swear.
In the event of an emergency, we are to meet at the Eastern Gate. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Dian Wei are also aware of this. While our forces subdue the enemy, we shall move to offer aid. That way, we can move swiftly and adapt to any scenario. Shall we
Way to go!
initiate the advance?
Yeesh.
With all my might.
We cannot fight our way through these numbers.
Father, I will draw the enemy's attention. Find an unguarded one and escape through there.
Pass him down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now,
This territory. We've recovered our
Got it.
grounds.
come, everyone, muster up your courage. Let's go.
One man do all this?
Ooh, I made it. Now to take down the reinforcements on the corner down there.
I use my strength to enforce my lord's will. I will not fail him. Not ever!
This amount of resistance was to be expected. Now then, it is about time for the next step.
We are the army of Liu Biao, governor of Jing. We have come to fell the villainous Cao Cao.
Time to act.
Not bad.
The enemy
Another
officer
down.
has been defeated.
Zhang Xu and
The
Liu
enemy
Biao
officer
have joined
has been
forces,
defeated.
as we'd suspected. This will not end so easily.
The enemy's movements indicate that Cao Cao must be fleeing west. We shall follow in his tracks.
All my might.
Cao Cao.
I fight to bring glory to our forces.
Take this.
End this here.
Take that.
Cao Cao's cohorts and guards are formidable. Be that as it may, this
Okay,
is still
that's
the
him.
enemy expectation.
Now,
Has been
next.
defeated.
It's about
Reinforcements
time
to take
for the
down.
next step.
Lord Cao Cao should be able to head westward, capture the northwest stronghold, and raise ladders
Okay.
on the
The
ramparts.
enemy officer has
Shall
been
we
defeated.
initiate the advance?
Oh, that's just not what I need. Get out of the way.
Victory is sweet.
Man, get out of the way. Oh, I cannot believe that fence got in the way. I cannot believe that. Alright, here. Let's start right here.
It's about time for the next step.
Lord Jiangsu bade us to take over the enemy bases. Let us go. We'll show them the might of Liu Biao's forces.
Yeah.
Enemy reinforcements are heading for our base. We will be undone.
The enemy officer
if they gain a foothold.
has been defeated.
We must stop them.
We end this here.
Looking rough.
Shall we initiate the advance?
That's him.
The enemy officer
That's him.
has been defeated.
It's the end for me. What the hell's going on? We failed to bring down one man with these numbers.
I see you.
You lack my resolve. That's why.
That's him down.
The enemy officer
To see Lord Cao
has been
Cao's
defeated.
glorious kingdom. I'll give everything I have to make that
territory
happen.
Got it.
The ladders are ready? Then,
Let's go.
let us open up a path for Lord Cao Cao.
Nice. Done for. Turn the table. Take this.
Okay, that's him down.
The enemy officer
Now let's
has
get
been defeated.
his HP down too. Fire volley, go as well. There. Oopsie, wrong button. There. It's too bad I cannot use arrows myself. Oof.
Looking rough.
I might as well get my mounted charge to charge up to go straight to the gate. That would be helpful. And wherever it's available anyway. Less than 5 minutes, I was able to achieve that. Nice.
We've got him now. All units, attack! No matter how much of a monster he is, these numbers surely. Bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Okay, Dian Wei's HP went down to red zone, so I'm too late. I need to be a bit more quicker than that. How? How do I be more quicker than this?
Cao Cao, please here. There's no future for us. After him. Do not let him escape. Begin advancing.
Time to attack.
You're unharmed, right? Cao Cao.
I see it.
If you can walk that far, I suppose you're fine.
All my might.
Father, I fear I cannot stay with you to the end.
Time to act.
We've rendezvoused with Cao Cao. We will now head south to put some distance between us and this battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must fall back.
There we go. I'm done for. Tables turn.
So you would stoop this low, Cao Cao? You're more stubborn than I'd figured.
End this here. There we go. I'm done for. I see it. Bear witness to
Coming after me then? Determined, I see.
Whoa. With all my might.
Volley then.
Time to attack. Got this. End this here. Time to act. Looking rough. You're done for. I see it. There we go.
Victory is sweet.
Take this.
Cao Cao still lives. This rate, I won't be able to show my face to Lord Liu Biao.
Let's end this.
Him.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
Oh, we end this here.
Looking rough.
Liu Biao's reinforcements are quite sizable. Taking them down
Boom.
a solid blow to
The
him.
enemy officer.
Lord
Now,
Cao Cao
Dian Wei.
has sacrificed much for this outcome.
That did
Let's-
not go as planned.
Come on.
I must try again later.
Come on now.
Moment
Go.
has come. What are you doing here? I thought your mission was to save Cao Cao, was it not? Surely you don't
Rage.
mean to rescue his bodyguard. What foolishness! Even if you beat all of us, you'd never succeed. Take this with all my might.
Oh yes, nice damage.
Concentrate. I see it.
Oh, already? That was fast. Because of that technique. That's why. Got him.
Let's end this.
Then I make it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The dialogue's different. So, well, more than 8 minutes, but made it.
Their numbers are thinning.
Numbers of thinning. Yes! There we go. That didn't take me that long that I expected.
Thin their ranks considerably.
Now, all that's left just
Now they
let
shouldn't have
Cao
reserves to go after Dian Wei.
retreat the area. I finally done it. So 8.5 minutes. Finished it, the whole thing, with Dian Wei's altered fate. Okay, the whole scene is the same, but now it's additional cutscene there. And that's the Dian Wei's altered fate cutscene.
Welcome back, Dian Wei.
I really thought that was going to be the end. And it would have been, if not for you. I owe you. Your bravery and determination saved my life.
Glad you make it. There's no need to fight me.
Now, don't be so modest. Whatever you may say, I'll still think of you as my savior.
So, my lord, what's our next move? It appears that Zhang Shu had already made an agreement with Liu Biao.
We will use this castle as a base to launch our invasion of Jing. However, first we must return to Shu City. This has been a harsh conflict, and our forces need to regroup and reorganize. The last battle was especially costly.
All that's left is to decide their fate. What do you think, Cao Cao?
Not executing them would be sure to anger those who served under your son.
They would have killed you as well. Surely there's only one option.
No, I shan't have them executed.
What?
Think about it for a moment. It's true that they've caused us a lot of pain, but Lord Cao Cao could put their talents to good use.
Exactly. They killed my own flesh and blood, and drove me and
It
Dian Wei
looks
to the brink
like
of defeat
Shu
and
Shu is
death.
not here.
There's no doubting their abilities. I will allow them to serve my cause.
So, you will show us mercy?
Mercy to you? No. I simply think it would be a waste not to utilize your talents. You must continue to be of use to me. Otherwise, I will dispose of you. That is all.
Truly impressive.
Yeah, Shu Shu is not here. Okay then. So now it is search for memories. Speak to Yuanhya. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Okay, before talking to the herbalist, let's talk to Dian Wei.
I didn't think I would have the chance to properly thank you. We spoke
I believe
about
you
resolve
already
before,
did.
right? And now, we've come full circle. I would have been happy to lay down my life to protect my lord at Wan Castle. But I'm even happier to have lived to fight another day. You really are something else. You risked your life not just for my lord, but for me as well.
I'm glad I made it in time. Go for that. And I could have done it alone. Let's say you could have done it alone.
A humble man, I see. Then you'll have to allow me to thank you in earnest. Of course, I'm honored to have been able to put my life on the line for my lord in his time of need. But seeing how overjoyed everyone was when I came back alive, even now it brings a tear to my eye. And witnessing my lord's humble reaction in particular, even though I failed to protect his kin. He says that sacrifices are inevitable on the path to conquering the land.
That's true.
But it's not as if he's callously throwing away lives.
Just like a Batman, the Dark Knight say that Alfred said that you cannot save people without casualties. That's exactly as that.
Realizing that has made me feel embarrassed at how I've acted up until now. I must become stronger. I must protect those who would end up being discarded on the path to conquest. You've accomplished that, so there's no reason to assume I can't do the same. Right?
I admire your attitude. Absolutely.
I knew you'd understand what I meant. Now, we've still got some grub to enjoy. Can't protect our lord on an empty stomach, right?
Choo-choo will agree on that.
I owe you my life, so I'll be making sure you eat well every day from now on.
Okay, now on to the herbalist.
Lord Yuanhya becomes a different person.
Restoring the memories.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Yeah.
Greetings, Zuluan. All this fight has certainly been keeping both of us busy these days.
That's right.
But that doesn't mean I've forgotten about your treatment. In fact, I spent the day learning to talk about new herbs to find. What is that Shu province has some valuable rarities. If your travel take you that way, try using these eyes of yours to locate them. That Sharpay's castle roof, so I know exactly what it is. That's an easy location. There it is. Doesn't highlight we're using the liquid bird's eye, or should I say eagle vision, I like to call it. There we go. Harbor green, is that how pronounced? That herb, it looks like you managed to get your hands on yet another botanical treasure. Arbor green. I'll make essence out of it right away. When it comes to your treatment, we have no time to lose. Let's head over to the village, and I hope this will be enough to bring back more memories of your memories. He's draw his sword. Zuluan, that's his actual name before he lost his memory?
Listen to us.
But that needs to be given by Cao Cao though. Unless Cao Cao knew that's his actual name this whole time. Somehow.
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Zuluan...
Zuluan, please, just hear him out. That child...
No.
How young is the little one, anyway?
Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original guardian of peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
I thought he is the chief. I thought he is the chief of the village.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always
But
knew
guess
it wouldn't end with
apparently
the village's
not.
destruction. Jiluan,
And that's how
this is your last chance to turn back.
his village being burned to the
This
ground.
may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten.
He just
I
gives
won't
up
force
like
you
that.
to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit.
It'll be fine. You're telling me this now. It'll be fine.
So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something. My father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me.
Don't say that.
Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now.
There's
This
no
is my
need to turn around,
responsibility,
to turn
and
back.
I will not abandon it. That's right.
Next, we will try Crimson Crust. Crimson Crust. Crimson Crust. It's a rare herb that only grows naturally in Xing province. If anyone can find it, you can. You need to find the part where it shows like a beak of the bird. Is that right? It's right there. That's easy. There we go, just like that.
Thank you.
This is a rare and exquisite herb indeed, Zuluan. I'm beginning to think there truly is nothing your eyes can't find. I'll make an insect out of it right away. Let's head over to the village.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one.
I say again,
saved
I
the
thought he
child's
is the
life.
chief of the
And now
village.
comes the hard
But
part.
apparently not.
We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you, once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
I suspect the next night will be under attack by the Han.
Thank you.
I suspect.
I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now.
Everyone has weaknesses, no matter how strong they are.
Your ancestors lived outside both the rules
like
of the
Lu
village
Bu,
and
he
the
has
realm of the
weaknesses, even the mighty he is.
We're proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place, wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too, into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
I believe she is already so free during the aftermath. Her treatment is going quite well, actually. I think we may soon see the day that your memories is completely restored. Try to find some Thistle of the Dawn. They say it grows in Yang province. It's a rare commodity. But I have faith in your abilities. I believe I recognize that area.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
It's showing where I'm in the Sun Tzu forces. Right here. There we go. There we go. Thistle of the Dawn.
Huh?
This herb, you really outdone yourself. It is renowned for its exclusiveness. Is that how it's pronounced? Smoothness. I believe that's how pronounced. But nothing escapes you. Will you restore HP?
Thank you.
I am very grateful for your help. Leave the concoctions to me. Is it concoction? Is that? I cannot turn back. Oh well. The end of your treatment is in sight. Let's head over to the village.
Bailuan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
Probably it's the same night, not the next night.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Juha, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that.
I wonder if Bailuan is still alive.
Now listen.
I wonder.
I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Chua! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Chua entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed you would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Chua survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. It couldn't.
I wonder what he is thinking.
Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan. And I will be at your
Is he
side.
even thinking about his father is also still alive as well? What about Bygone? Is he still lives too? Another technique. Ooh, nice. That's nice. At least a short wave of ice, able to stop certain attacks and strike at the enemies. Sweet. So, got quite a few more. 1, 2. I believe just one more. Maybe not. Probably there's a lot more than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe more. Maybe this one is also missing right here in this center. So maybe 6, 7. Maybe 7 more memories to be restored, maybe? Rough guess. That's it for this video, and continue on another time. Changing fate of Dian Wei is really difficult when trying to alter fate of the character, so that's really kind of stressful. When it comes to time, limited of time. So gotta get ready for the next video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a like, and stay tuned for the next one on Liu Base Forces.